Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to show you exactly how I do my face, my foundation, my base. Now your base is your everything. If you have a good face, everything else kind of falls into place afterwards. So if you would like to see that, number one, as always, please do subscribe to my channel. I'll go ahead and put it right here. Please do subscribe. There's a button down there. Hit that button, guys. I would greatly appreciate it if you can help me out and subscribe. And if you do want to see this video, I'm not going to keep rambling. Let's just go ahead and get started. So I already pinned my hair back. I bought these clips. You probably can't even tell because they're black, but I bought them on Amazon and I will link them down below. This is actually my first time using them, but I think they're pretty cool. I like it. They're supposed to not leave creases in your hair. So it works out really well. If you already have your hair done and then you still want to do your makeup. So kind of to pull it back. They're holding really well and they're really cute. I see a lot of girls, they put them right here to I don't know, maybe flatten this part. I'm not really sure, but I like them to hold my hair back and I think it was a good buy. Anyways, guys, I do want to tell you what my 3 favorite foundations are. Now, 2 are high-end, 2 are drugstore, and there is a foundation that I want to buy so bad. It's actually currently in my cart right now at Ulta Beauty, and I want to make a purchase soon because I do need some stuff. But my 2 favorite high-end foundations are the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I wear the shade 2W2 Rattan, and the Smashbox Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear, and I wear the shade 2.3. So these 2 foundations, you can tell they're super loved. I'm literally almost out of this one and this one too. They're both fairly empty. I know it's a little bit harder to tell because this is a frosted glass, but these are super well loved. If I want the most photoshopped face, super high-end glam, want to look poppin' that day, these are the foundations I am using. Now, I do want to get the Too Faced Born This Way. I hear amazing things about that foundation, and that is next on my buy list. It's actually already in my cart on Sephora. I'm sorry, not Sephora, Ulta. I try to buy with Ulta because you get the reward points. I used to be a VAB Rouge with Sephora, and I do still purchase from Sephora if they don't carry it at Ulta, because there's a lot of skincare brands that Ulta does not carry, which Sephora does. But for the reason about the rewards points and you get cash back, I always try to purchase in Ulta. But real quick, I have my Pravana leave-in conditioner treatment. I'm trying to get that. I want to buy another one of the Smashbox foundations, which is this one because I'm currently out or almost out. That's one I will always replenish. I do want to get the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and then the Born This Way foundation. That's the one that I've never tried, and I do want to get that. And then just the IT Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream. So that's pretty much my order right now. I'm not gonna lie, I think I am kind of waiting for a 20% off coupon. Hopefully they send a 20% off coupon soon, and then I will purchase that. But again, these 2 are my super holy grail high ends. And then for drugstore, the Wet n Well foundation Photo Focus is my jam, y'all. I use the shade Golden Beige. This is literally $5, and I absolutely love this foundation. It is literally right up to par with these 2, just only $5. You can't beat that, and I repurchase this time after time after time. So these 3 are where it's at for me. Today I am going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I can't wait to finally one day try that Too Faced one because I feel I will end up loving it like everyone else does. The number 1 tool that I use all the time is a sponge. I love the Eco Tool sponge, which is this one right here. I love the Total Face sponge from e.l.f., which is this one right here. And I love the Original Beauty Blender as well. That one you cannot go wrong with. Other than the price, it is $20 or $21. These are a lot cheaper. This sponge was given to me in a BoxyCharm. I am going to use it today because it's what I currently have been using. I like it. I really don't know the brand. I will never repurchase this. It's a little bit hard or a little bit too dense for my liking, but it does the job, so I will be using it. But I will list the other sponges below, the e.l.f. one, the Eco Tools one, and the Beauty Blender. Now, if I am using a brush, this is kind of the brush that I like to use. This is a Real Techniques 200 brush. That's what it says. Now, anything that is super dense like that is what I like to stipple, to go like that, on your face. Now, I don't use brushes very often because I'm being honest, I feel they leave a lot of streaks where I have to go in at the end with the Beauty Blender anyways. So I try to refrain from using brushes, but every now and then I'll reach for them. Now to prime my face, I always use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and I'm just gonna go ahead and spray that on my face. I love it as like a refresher, and I also love it as a primer. And this scent, the Serene Greens, is amazing. I don't even know if they make it anymore, and this is my last bottle, so it's really, really sad if I'm never able to purchase this again. I'm not exactly sure, but I love this scent and I always spray it. And in terms of a primer, I don't always use a primer. However, lately I've been loving this Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer. It's from First Aid Beauty, and I've been using it lately, so I am gonna put a little bit on my finger and then apply it to my face. And this is really, to me, not a necessary step, but I have been using it lately and I've really been liking it. Usually I like to let my primer sit on my face for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some of my foundation into my hand. Ooh, I don't want to put too much. I'm actually one to like always put a generous layer. I know everyone's like 1 pump or 2 pumps. I don't know how many pumps because this is, for one, not a pump. I just kind of pour it into the back of my hand, and then I kind of warm it up a little bit with my finger, and then I kind of just apply directly to my face. This is pretty much what I do all the time if I am gonna wear foundation. So give yourself an even coat around your face. Always go around my nose. And if I'm wearing foundation, guys, I like a full coverage. I really don't like those like sheer, you know, medium, okay, because you can build it up, but anything like sheer and light or like tinted moisturizers or something like that, I really don't go for that, because if I'm gonna wear foundation, I want it to be a full coverage. If not, I just won't wear foundation. I'll go fresh faced. A lot of times if I'm not doing foundation, I will just put concealer on as well, but I'm gonna start blending this out, and I literally just like pounce the sponge onto my face evenly. The number one trick, guys, is just to blend. You literally have to spend the time and pouncing this on your face and blend, blend, blend. Always bring it down to your neck. I usually kind of go right here, to be honest. I know that seems kind of far, but I do, just because I don't want my neck to look kind of crazy, especially if you're taking photos. You want everything to be blended out well. I know a lot of people go on their full ear. I really don't, because I don't like to get foundation all over like my earrings or inside my ear. I don't know. I feel like I wear my hair like where it covers my ear anyways, so I don't think it really matters. And then I always bring it up. I go over my eyelids. I use my foundation and my concealer as like primer for my eyeshadow, so I don't mind going over my eyelids because it literally helps the eyeshadow like stick to it like a tacky base. I pretty much just keep going, keep sliding, keep pouncing until you get your desired application. Again, with this foundation, with this layer, keep in mind I did put a thick layer. I feel like it looks really well. It looks healthy. My skin looks healthy. It covers really well. It looks like a full coverage foundation. And that's what I love about it, because I'm being honest, there's a lot of foundations that I wear and I feel like I use so much of it and I still feel like I can see everything through it. Like, I feel like it covered up a lot of my blemishes that I still have a little bit of like acne scarring. I don't really see any like redness from like my eye area, like eye bags. Like, it covers up so nicely. This foundation is literally like on point. Estee Lauder Double Wear, like, they hit it out of the ballpark with this foundation, and I don't know many people, if at all, who like doesn't like this foundation. Okay, so now that I have a full layer on, I'm gonna go in with concealer. Now this is Tarte Shape Tape in Light Medium Sand. I'm gonna be honest, I do put a generous layer of this as well. Again, if I'm wearing makeup, I want to look like super snatched, super full coverage. Well, I've never really said snatched before. That's kind of weird. Again, I just want to look super like full coverage, so I always go like around my nose, because say you want to, oh, something exploded in my bag because this is kind of like there's product on it, which is weird. Interesting. I'm gonna have to go through my bag right now and see what exploded. I want a super full coverage. I want like it to last all day, which it does. My nose always gets red, and I pretty much just want to like highlight all the areas where the sun will naturally hit your skin. And I always kind of do my smile lines a little bit too. Not too much, but I also will powder there as well. And then right now I'm just gonna put some right here on my little blemish areas, just because I want a little bit extra coverage. Not trying to highlight them, but I use concealer for highlighting and also for extra coverage. And then you're just gonna go back in with the same sponge and pounce that everywhere to blend in your concealer with your foundation. Look up, get all the way underneath there. I have stated this before, I am a contact lens wearer, so anything around my eyes doesn't really faze me that much because I'm so used to like just, you know, putting in and out my contacts that I've become used to sticking my fingers in my eyes. So anything that has to do with makeup or anything doesn't really faze me around my eyes. Okay, so for powder today, I'm actually gonna go in with my DermaBlend powder. This is the loose setting powder in the shade Original. I think they make like 3 different colors. And I'm gonna go ahead and set everything. I just repurchased this. I used to use this a lot like a couple years ago, and I actually really like this powder. For the price, you do get a lot. There's 1 ounce in here, and you do get a lot of product, and I think it runs like $30 to $34. Now, again, I use my sponge, or you could use a brush, whatever you prefer, but I love a sponge. I literally just place that right underneath my eye, pretty much everywhere where you set with concealer. And then I always kind of go down the side of my nose and then on my laugh lines, like my smile lines, because I don't want any creases right here. And then I bring it down right here on my chin because I don't want a shiny chin. Or right here, I put it kind of right here just because this is where we naturally get lines in our forehead when we make expressions. And I put some in between my brow line, and I even bring a little bit down my nose. And then occasionally I'll put some right here on my eyes as well, so I don't have crazy creases on my eyelids from the foundation either. And then sometimes with whatever's left over, I will go ahead and just like pounce around on my face. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just take this Luxie Duo Fiber brush. It's kind of like a powder brush. And I'm gonna take my MAC Studio Fix powder, and this is in the shade NC30. It's like the Studio Fix Foundation Plus powder. Ooh, dropping everything, y'all, dropping everything. I'm pretty much now just gonna go ahead and put some of this powder everywhere where I didn't, and even where I did set. I pretty much just love to set my foundation because I think it really does give you like a flawless finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and rub this or dust this everywhere on my face. I love the nice like matte finish that this gives you. And I feel like, you know, I mean, I know a lot of other powders do give that. And I know this is not like cruelty free or whatever if you're into cruelty free makeup, which I really am as well. But I mean, MAC products are just some really good staple products that have been around for so long that I'm just so used to using them. I really just love this powder, and it gives it a really good finish. If you do a side-by-side comparison, like before this powder and then after this powder, you'll be like shocked, like, whoa, like you can actually really see a difference. And the lady did that to me when I went to the MAC counter, and I was like, wow, that looks bomb AF. So that is pretty much how I do my face. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and finished my makeup. I will list everything in the description box as always of all the products that I used today. I did use Friendcation palette from Dose of Colors if you're just wondering right off the bat. But the last thing I'm going to do to go ahead and complete my foundation face is, now that I have my full makeup on, I take this shadow. It's from MAC. It's called Orb, O-R-B. And this is just a Real Techniques brush. Now, this is what I used to go underneath my eyes, and I pretty much just run it right here. So when I went into MAC, I was literally gonna buy the same powder that I used for my face, but a lighter shade, like 1 to 2 shades lighter, to set underneath my eyes to give it that brightening effect. However, the gal at the counter was like, why are you gonna spend another 30 bucks when you can just buy this eyeshadow for, I don't know, whether it's like $4 or $6 or whatever. And I was like, you know what, that kind of makes sense, since this is just a small area of your face, like you're literally just trying to brighten the underneath your eye. And especially after you do your eyeshadow, say if you were to do your face makeup first, it definitely gives your eye more of that clean look, so it doesn't look dirty or muddy from like the fallen eyeshadow. So now that I did that, I'm gonna go ahead and just give my face a spray of the Urban Decay All Nighter. It's literally my #1 holy grail, like spray to keep my makeup lasting all day, to make it look sharp and good. Now, I do have a setting powder. Let me go grab it real quick so I can show you guys. Okay, so I keep this setting powder. It's just the Universal from Fenty Beauty. This stays in my purse. Now, this is what I use to blot and also like control oils or just touch up throughout the day. It has no color. It's literally just a translucent powder, and it's literally, again, just to take off oils, and that's all I do. I never touch up anything else on my face. So I'm gonna go ahead, cover your eyes a little bit because you don't want to get any creases in your shadow, and then just kind of spray on your face. I didn't spray too much today. Sometimes I drench my face, and as always, I use my fan just to set the spray. And just like that, guys, we are completely done. I really hope that you found this tutorial helpful, and I really hope that you follow some of these steps. Now, like I said in the beginning, everything will be listed in the description box, from all the tools that I use, the brushes, the products, my full face. And I really, again, hope you do subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys here for future videos. And this makeup will last me all day, guys. I promise you, it is sweat-proof, bulletproof. Well, maybe not bulletproof, but you know what I mean. It is a really good routine. I've been doing it for years, and every time I fly or I work or I'm out and about, even I go to the gym sometimes and I don't take off my makeup, guilty, people always ask me, wow, your makeup still looks great. It's because these are the steps that I use. These are the products that I use. These products are bomb AF, and you can't like half-ass anything. You really have to do this if you want your face to look bomb. And remember, everything starts with really good skincare. So if you have good skincare, you're gonna have a good face, and everything is gonna look amazing put on top of your beautiful natural face. So now, if you guys do want a skincare video like night and day, please do leave that in the comments as well. I know I did a flight attendant skincare routine. I still use a lot of those same stuff, and I will go ahead and link that video as well. A lot of that stuff, again, is stuff that I still use, but I have added some like dermatology grade skincare. If you are interested, I will film that for you guys. I have nothing else to say. Thanks again for watching. As always, love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.